Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Hard work is only a prison sentence when you lack motivation. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. Have faith, have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy. Believe those who are seeking the truth, doubt those who find it. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. Politeness is the first thing people lose once they get the power. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. Go into emptiness, strike voids, bypass what he defends, hit him where he does not expect you. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Keep working hard and you can get anything that you want. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. You fall because you are human and rise because you are divine. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. In the cherry blossom shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. The tragedy of life is what dies inside a man while he lives. Never get bitter. Life is a medley of good and bad ingredients. In business, professionalism is not a tactic but a moral value. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Unless you enter the tiger's lair, you cannot get hold of the tiger's cubs. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. Face reality as it is, not as it was, or as you wish it to be. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. Cherish that which is in you, and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Study the past if you want to define the future. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. Life is 10% what you make it, and 90% how you take it. I'm always doing that, which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. Sometimes it takes a good fool to really know where you stand. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars.